Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It's the NFC Wild Card round on EA Sports.
Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback out of North Dakota State. It's Carson Wentz.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against his secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Gurley.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Washington first down.
Wentz going to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw, it's Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Wentz to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Washington.
Again, it's Wentz. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
3rd down.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round 1. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's 2nd and 8. Man in stride, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now they'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Intercepted by Washington.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wentz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it with Williams. Stops short of the 25, and that 2nd effort got him a couple extra. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. There are times on carries like that where he looks a little bit older than his rookie status.
How many times have we talked when we've gone out to dinner about how precocious these youngsters are that come into the NFL now? They play at a higher level at a younger age. The stars aren't quite in their eyes as much as it used to be, huh?
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the carry, it's Cook. Handling for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Pardon me, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Shotgun now for Wentz. That one slants in the corner. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
The Washington 1st down.
Now Wentz again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Here's Gurley now. Toss right. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Number 21.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brings up 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Wentz. Wentz's pass.
And that is is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And 7 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl.
It is good. Makes this Washington 3. Vikings nothing.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top. The Vikings head out to take over once again. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again. You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't. He got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world? No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw again. He's got it. It's Williams. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And at the 29-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Touchdown, Minnesota. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings have taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead. And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will make it into the end zone, and Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive? It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out. Wentz will try again on 2nd down. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
So on fourth down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away.
Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown.
Lining up for the point.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Taken in the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This is the 4th and final game here on this wildcard weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's NFC wildcard game. But first, let's take a look back at action from earlier. Meanwhile, in our game, it took a little while to get settled in, but we were in for a battle royale in this second half. And to call the action, let's go back to the guys who've been there all year, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Again, it's Williams. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
A gain of 12 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And it'll move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They run it again with Williams. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. First down, here's the run with Cook. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding clock.
15 yards on the play, first down.
16-yard line.
One quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Now Williams. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it third and 10.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
Cook. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, first and 10. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Harrison Smith on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the 21-yard line.
Now Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Yannick Ngakoue providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well is short of the first.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They got to go for this.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. But look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game. A message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense set to take over.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now. And there he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 75 yards.
And Washington able to cut into that deficit.
For the point after.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. Pass for 20. They're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And he knocks it through.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And the Washington offense going back to work. And at this point, maybe you say, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Wentz.
And he'll find McLaurin this time as that's complete.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm